Hello, I'm Jenna from Present Path, and today I want to offer you a cord cutting technique. This is a way to sever relations with someone at whatever level you're comfortable. You can simply sever the negative aspects, or you can do a full cord cut. Now, I want to suggest that as you do this, you want to make sure that you're well fed, you've eaten that day, and that you're feeling like you're in a place of capable of letting them go at whatever level you're setting the intention for. Also, if you do this technique or another cord cutting technique, always make sure there's a replenishment addition to the end where you bring in divine light into the void that you've created by releasing that cord away from you. We can do a cord cutting technique to release just the negative energy of someone we know, or we can do a full cord cut and just release them from our life completely as best we can. This is a great way to heal the heart after a breakup, as well as just keep yourself energetically clear of connections that you feel might be toxic or just unhealthy for you at this point. There are many ways to do cord cutting techniques. There's witchcraft ones with candles, and it is nice to have a candle in front of you during this practice if you want to kind of use that as the representation of the person's light who you are speaking with. Whatever technique you use, you want to make sure that you're replenishing energy afterward, that you're bringing in fresh light into you from divine source, because you're doing a little bit of a void creation here when you're releasing some energy out, and you want to make sure you replace that with divine light. Keep that in mind no matter what cord cutting technique you use. So in the beginning of this particular practice, first you want to make sure that you've eaten and that you're well fed, because you want to make sure that you're in a nourished space. You also want to make sure that you have a comfortable, quiet place to enact this, where you can be really present, because this is basically a meditation, and you want to be able to bring as much conscious awareness to what you're doing during the whole session. So no interruptions, just a peaceful space you can be in. Find a comfortable place to sit and take a moment to just feel your own energetic body. So close your eyes and just sit for a moment and breathe. Take a breath into your lower abdomen. Let all the muscles on your face relax. And you can just say to yourself, I have sovereign autonomy over my energetic body. And I'm caring for my energetic body with this practice today. Set the intention that no harm shall come to anyone through this practice, neither yourself nor anyone else. And take a breath into that faith that you can hold, and that request of the divine. You can call in your own guardians, guides, angels, and ancestors to surround you with their loving support through this process. And allow yourself to just settle into your body and this moment you're about to enact of allowing yourself freedom from someone in your life. And clarity, so that you're in your own energetic field of your own energy again. So now imagine that person before you, and at this point, if you have a candle in front of you, you may light the candle. If you do use a candle, make sure you're in a fire-safe situation. And just close your eyes or stare at the candle and allow yourself to just imagine their vibration, their energy in the room, seated before you. Imagine what they look like and what it feels to be around them. Now, if they're a toxic or dangerous person, know that you are safe and that your guardians, guides, and angels are watching over with you. And begin to notice in your imagination, in your mind's eye, cords between you. They might be different colors, and they might emit from different parts of your body. So just allow that imagination to happen. If you're only doing negative cord cutting, then you can notice which cords feel in your body unhealthy or look unhealthy in your mind's eye. And imagine those are the ones you're going to work with today in particular. If you like, if it feels too complicated to have all the cords, you can also just center on one cord, and I recommend that that goes from your lower abdomen, your dantian, your second chakra, because that's our connection to other humans on a big level. You also can access it from your heart, but I feel like it's a little more grounded to do it from your dantian. So now the first step is to just speak to them. When you're ready, and you can pause this and start it as you like, or take notes and do it on your own later, share with them how you feel, whatever naturally comes. And after you do that, take a moment to pause and see how you feel differently. And you can be honest with what you want to share at this point. After you've shared just what you needed to say first, now you can go into some words of perhaps forgiveness, whatever level you feel safe to forgive them for. Perhaps forgiveness for yourself as well. You also can apologize to them for any wrongs you feel you might have done them. Just release all that negativity out. Just know that you are apologizing fully, being accountable for yourself, and holding them accountable while still letting go of that which angers you and holds you still. The more you can let go of the past wrongs today, the more free you're going to be from them. So forgiveness is about a selfish act of taking care of you. So as much as you can allow that to happen authentically, do so. And if there's limitations to that, just be accepting of that. If they've done you right in many ways, and you want to just thank them for that, you can also send them your gratitude and your love, and appreciate them for what they brought you in life, even if it was lessons that were hard to learn. After you've completed speaking your part, sit quietly for a little while and listen to what messages they have to share with you. If nothing comes, that's okay. But if you like, you can also envision closure coming into your heart from the response that they give you. If any toxic things come through from them, refuse that, set up a boundary, and only listen to that which feels like healthy closure to you. And you can pause here again to allow that to happen. If they did share something with you, thank them for how they offered you the opportunity to feel what you feel right now, even if it's hard. Allow your full-hearted experience, knowing that you're releasing this out of your life. Once you've stated everything you feel like you need to state to them, you can imagine that chord again and hold that in your mind's eye. And then you can sever that cord. Now you can either choose to have something like selenite or quartz scissors. You can imagine to have a fire laser to cut it. Whatever feels like the object to sever that cord, but make sure it's a sharp object in your mind. And I just want to state clearly this is about an imaginative cutting of cords, not a physical one of any kind. After you've cut the cord, you can allow them to depart. Let them maybe stand up and walk away, and imagine them exiting the room. If you have a candle, you can blow out the candle, and then sit in your own sovereign body and notice any differences you might feel. And this is the most important part. Now I want you to imagine that your angels or your guardians are blessing you with divine light, surrounded by healthy, healing light. Imagine that white light coming in through the crown of the head, going down through the root chakra and grounding you into the earth, letting that even go through your soles of your feet into the earth, or through your tailbone into the earth, that you are rooted in the earth and surrounded by divine healing light. Imagine the light coming from every angle of your body. If you like, you can bring your arms out to the side and pull in the energy to wherever you feel a depletion may have happened, into your heart or into your dantian. Imagine yourself just fully engaged, washing yourself in just pure divine energy, pure divine light, feeling grounded and rooted in that. Afterward, you can use some Palo Santo, incense, or sage to clear yourself. You can take a salt bath or scrub yourself with Epsom salts in the shower. There's lots of ways to just continue this clearing. Do something gentle for yourself afterward. Take care of your soul right now. Be really gentle and loving with yourself for a couple days. And just notice how you feel. You might want to continue to do some more replenishment techniques. Give yourself some time to fully feel completely whole in your body again. Hopefully this is a gentle practice for you today. If you feel like you need something more after this practice, I highly recommend that you go and get an energy healing from someone who practices something like Reiki, who can complete the practice if you feel like you need something more. So they can look over your body and notice where energetic imbalances are and help you work those out and heal those areas. I recommend that you don't do too many cord cuttings at once. Keep it really simple. So do one person at a time, sense how you are, ground into yourself again, and then you can enact another if you feel like you need it. Doing energetic self-care like this is a very empowering engagement with your own autonomy and sovereignty in your energetic body. So thank you for taking part in this today. Please subscribe to my page and mention in the comments your own energetic experiences or techniques that you use to share the tools with this community. Thank you for joining today, and thank you for taking care of your energetic body.